Jared Parry for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined by Liam Williams. We're here, Jessica McCaskill versus Lauren Price. Big time boxing back in Wales.
Yes, exciting. It's great for everybody to be fighting home again. The lads in the gym, Kieran, Reese, Kane, and obviously Lauren, top of the bill as well. It's great for them all to fight in front of our own people.
Spoke earlier in the week to Reese and he said the gym has been buzzing because they all know they've got this big carrot dangled in front of them. Obviously you've been on the big cards, you've been there. Just how good is it for you to see these young lads getting the same excitement as I'm sure you would have had earlier on in your career?
Yeah, it's great. I remember back when the first couple of big shows I had, I thought it was it's not real. It's so exciting and you're just buzzing, and I can see all of that in these guys as well. And they train their socks off, train really hard, and I can see that they're busting for tomorrow night.
Got to talk to you about the main event. Wales' Olympic hero Lauren Price gets a shot at the world title. A very tough challenger that I think a lot of people may be slightly underestimating in Jessica McCaskill. What do you make of this fight for Lauren at this stage in her career, only 7 fights in?
Yeah, she's early on into her career, and she hasn't had too many professional fights yet, but I think she's been on the GB a lot and stuff like that, so I think she's got a lot of experience, maybe not as a professional, but she's been around for a long time. So if I'm being totally honest with you, I haven't seen a massive amount of the opponent, so I can't really comment on that, but I'm just going off what everybody else is saying, and I'm hoping that Lauren gets the job done.
I've got to talk to you about yourself. Obviously, the last time you seen the ring back in February against Hamzah Sheeraz. We've all seen the video of yourself and him embracing after that, and I think that really goes to show the sportsmanship we see in boxing. But I want to talk to you about Hamzah's next fight, actually. He's on the Matchroom vs Queensbury 5v5 against Amo Williams. How much do you rate Hamzah after sharing a ring with him?
I think he's class. He's very, very good. He punches hard. He's obviously tall and he's got that long range. As I said, I think he's got it all, and I said after the fight I believe he'll go on and become world champion, which I stand by them comments. I think he will, and I think he goes and beats Amo as well.
In terms of your career, obviously, it was a devastating loss, but is the fire still there? Obviously, you're back in the gym with Gary Lockett now. Obviously, you're back quite close to home. Is the fire still there to keep going and maybe try and push on to get titles yourself?
Yeah, I've still got plenty left in the tank, but I'm just taking a bit of time out at the moment to decide what I want and what I feel is best for me. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy at the moment, doing a bit of weights and a bit of running, and we just see how it goes. But I'm not dead set on retirement, or I'm not dead set on going back either. I'm just seeing how I feel in a few months.
I want to talk to you a bit about one of your former opponents. Obviously, last time Boxer came here, you were the headline actor. It's Chris Eubank Jr. He was signed to Wasserman Boxing at the time. He's now a promotional free agent. What do you think Chris is doing with his career now moving forward?
I don't know. Somebody asked me this question earlier, and I'll give you the same answer. I just don't know. I never really take a great deal of interest in Chris because I've never been his biggest fan. And that's not because he beat me, but since before that, never really been asked by him. I don't like his personality. So I don't know what's going on with him. I just think you never know where his next move is going to be. He's just unpredictable.
Bit of a controversial story we've seen in boxing this week. Ryan Garcia, obviously a bizarre build-up to his fight with Devin Haney, gets the victory. It's come out that he's failed 2 drugs tests since. Just what's your take on all of that?
I don't really know, because I've seen certain things saying that he's been proven innocent now, and that it was all... I don't really know what it was, but I don't think they're true. Am I right or wrong there? I don't know.
I think there was 2 tests for Ostarine, and then I think there was one for another banned substance, but I think one of the other banned substance has been not confirmed to be in the system. However, the Ostarine ones, I think he's requested the B sample to be tested. Yeah, but
I also seen something that the Ostarine, or whatever it's called, you said, didn't they find a tiny small amount which could have potentially come from somewhere? I don't know. I don't think it's enough to say that he's actually taken something, So, but God knows, mate, there shouldn't be any cheating in this game. It should be clean sport, and people can get seriously hurt and killed at worst. So, there's no place for that.
So I'm going to move on then to next week. it's a big fight. We were waiting for Fury versus Usyk, but I'm going to talk to you first about what has been confirmed as the chief support to that night. Wales' very own world champion Joe Cordina back in action against Anto Cacace with the IBF and the IBO world titles on the line. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that? Because obviously down at Gary Lockett's gym, I think I've seen Joe's been popping in now and again, done a bit of sparring with Rhys Edwards. So what's your thoughts on that fight and how he's looking in that gym?
Yeah, he comes to the gym every now and again. I've known Joe, so I've trained Joe with Joe since like on the Welsh team and that since we was like 13 years old. So I know Joe very well, and he's flying at the moment. He's looking very, very good. It's an exciting fight. It's good. It's great that he's can't think of the word, one before the main event as well. So it's exciting. He's going to get some great coverage, and I'm sure he's going to do the job.
I got to ask you about the main event: Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk, the undisputed world heavyweight title fight we've all been waiting for. What's your prediction on that fight?
I think Fury's going to win. I've said this forever really, because the thing was with Usyk, he's just as good as Fury, maybe better. I don't know, but what I think is going to play a massive part is the size and the weight. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard one really, but I think Fury's going to come out on top, and it's exciting. I'm looking forward to watching it.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Liam, and we look forward to see what's next with your career.